Imagine being told nobody wants to look like you. Everybody thinks you're ugly and you're the pinpoint of every single joke. That was me at one stage. I had these little dots on my eyes. My beard had first started coming out. It was patchy and all over the place. I remember people used to make fun of me. They used to laugh, they used to make jokes, and it really did affect me, especially with the stage of my beard and where it was at. And I remember at some stage, when I used to catch the train home, I saw this guy and girl sitting next to each other on the train. The guy looked great, girl looked great, and I was like, damn, if that's what it is to look good and that's what you get, I wish I looked better. It was hard, especially when you got those comments all the time, waking up in the morning and not knowing or not feeling confident about the man looking back at you in the mirror. At the end of the day, many of us say that females have it easy. They just need to look good and that's it. Whereas for males, we have to look good, we have to work hard, we have to do everything on every department to the best of the degree for us to be worth anything at all most times of the day. Backtracking to that stage of my life, when I first started on social media, it was after I had first started getting into self-care, looking after my beard, using beard products, trying to improve the way I looked and how I presented myself. And I started getting these compliments from my followers, especially from females. It kind of tripped me out at the start. Why am I getting compliments from a female? Did people find me attractive? And it was there that I realized that self-care, embodying self-care, looking after yourself or what you have is the first step to just looks maxing or taking yourself to another level. And all it started with me was working with what I saw had great potential, and it was my beard. You will see a photo pop up of my beard how it was before, and you can see how it is now. And it's been through simple self-care, day in, day out, religious self-care every single day. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Exfoliating, cleaning, oiling, balming, brushing. It's really that simple. I'm going to show you 3 ways that I went from this to this in just 5 minutes. Putting aside all the fancy editing, getting straight into it, we're going to start with the most important factor in anything. Anything you do, you need to embrace this. And if you don't do this first step, the rest of this video is pointless. So just stop watching from now if you're not going to do this. And the simple thing it is consistency. With our beard growth kit, we always offer a 150-day money back guarantee. And you know what's crazy? 9 times out of 10, or even 10 times out of 10, if I'm being absolutely frank, people don't follow it. People don't listen. I've had people email me say, hey, the kit doesn't work. I'll say, okay, how long have you used it for? And the response is always the same. 1, 2, 3 a month. Never longer than 30 days. And you know what? Studies show that 85% of males struggle to stay consistent in any initial goal they start. So if you're going to start something, expect yourself to be consistent to get the rewards from it. You're not going to get crazy gym results in a month, but you will get crazy gym results 3 to 9 months. So that's what I want you to understand. Consistency is key to anything you do. And with self-care, consistency is the secret ingredient to the recipe to grow. The second is plain and simple. Open your ears, listen carefully. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. Use what's in front of you. Use what you have. Don't use what you haven't got. Don't use what you've seen. Use what's there when you look in the mirror. For example, me, when I looked in the mirror, I saw I had a beard. I saw my dad had a beard. I saw everyone in my family had a great beard. My beard wasn't there. My beard was there presently in terms of it was coming together, but it wasn't looking like this, nice, thick and full. I needed it to look like that, and it was there. So I was going to work with it. Likewise with you. If you haven't got hair, it doesn't look the best, work with it. Shave it off, go bald. If you don't like your body, work with it. Work with what you've got. Go to the gym. You can't afford a gym membership, work with what you have in the garage. Always work with what you have there currently instead of just reaching out for other things which you can't seem to get. If you've got acne on your face, don't worry about growing a beard and using a roller. It's going to make the acne worse. You're going to go 5 to 10 steps back. Work with what you can do. You got acne, fix the acne, move on to step 2. Number 3 is something I struggled with my entire life, and I know 9 times out of 10 when I talk to another man, he's struggling with just that same thing, self-esteem. I know so many men who go through different things. At the end of the day, they're all suffering from the same thing, low self-esteem. As men growing up, we are always exposed to harsh words, not just from our mothers, fathers, siblings, but later on as we age, relationships, our children, and sometimes even our own selves. Always degrading ourselves, always being so critical of ourselves. As men, it can be hard to look at the good that we do and to kind of see where we made the right decisions or the right choices in our journey to get to where we're trying to go or achieve our goals. And that's what I need to remind you of. When you start on self-care, whether it's the beard product, whether it's a skincare product, whether it's the gym membership, whatever it is, expect yourself to fail, expect the bad compliments to come, expect the hate, but you need to stay true and stay steady and keep on working until you get to where you're trying to go or achieve to what you're trying to achieve. What's absolutely crazy, it's 1, 2, and 3 things for such a great recipe of success. You don't really need much other than these 3 things. Everything else that you decide to add on can come on as additional things. But at the start, this is the foundation, the building block for you to build what you want to be or who you want to see when you look in the mirror. It's really that simple. And this is why we're doing this right now. I want to give you that knowledge. I want to give you these sort of videos so that you can grow the same way I've I've grown. I've tested the waters, I've done the hard yards. I've drank the potion that was poison, and I drank the potion that made gold. So start listening, tune in, subscribe, hit that like. If you have any videos or something you want me to talk about, drop a comment, and until next time, let's get this success. 9 months.